Hey, Stephen, what's going on, brother? From West Michigan, yeah? Muskellunge. But it's not, you say it's not fish. Hey, Tamara. Raven, what's going on? Tony, Wanda, Richard, Cheryl. Good night, Richard. Pitzer, Ohio, nice. Jeannie Hughes, Tamara Stevens, Donald Woods, Joy, Edward, Infinite One. I miss people. John, Jean, I'm missing people. Sorry. God bless. Hope the day went well. The day was amazing for me. Amazing as always. Not always. I hope Shell comes back. I mean, I really enjoyed talking with Shell last night. Switched to corn nuts for the big show. Yeah, corn nuts. Hey, Carol. Tom, Indiana, man. Anywhere near Bean Blossom? I played in a bluegrass festival there a couple of years ago, a few years. Star Seeds, yeah. Corn Nuts 2, Tactical Soul Survivor. Interesting. You guys know what I'm going to talk about. You're all empaths. I'm sure you know exactly what I'm going to say. I ask Hashem, I ask my higher self, what should we talk about tonight? I always get an answer. I never worry. I never get nervous. I mean, as a school teacher, I was nervous the whole time. I think God is like giving me, it's like payback. He's like, you know what? You spent 20 years scared out of your mind that the administrators are going to find fault with you. Now you can just relax and have fun. Mordecai. I don't know what corn nuts are either. Don't worry. Divine Man. Shira. Okay. You check out Shira's in the show more down below. Shira has an excellent YouTube channel. Shira, I'm so impressed. That's exactly what we need, is like subliminal messages to find your lover, find your bashert, to be successful. That's in Shira's it's at the end of the show more down below. So everyone check it out, man. Subscribe to her channel and check out those tapes. I'm checking them out, Shira. I'm going to listen to them tomorrow morning when I do my exercises. To have subliminal messages, that's what it is all about, man. That's what it's all about, is priming the pump, man. Getting yourself, we're going to all be successful. I mean, we had this incredible meeting about ASEA. People are joining up. I want people to get into the business, man. I can't even believe I have the courage to even say that. But I realized I've been completely transformed. I completely transformed every bit of myself. And so should you. Thank you, Shira. No, you got to subscribe to Shira's channel. It's exactly what we need. It's what I need. I've been looking for those kind of subliminal things so I could find my bashert, my true love. And, and the right one this time. The fourth's a charm, right? But you guys know what I'm going to talk about. You already know. But check out Shira's channel, man. You got to subscribe. Everyone should subscribe. We got 115 people here, and there'll be a bunch more that see this video later. You know what I'm going to say tonight, man? It's not going to be Intel. Okay. We're not, I even started the thing. Look, Mom, no Intel on the thing. I mean, I realized I made mistakes. Sia, one of our peeps who goes by the thing SEA, he reminded me. He says, "Ellie, you got Intel all over the place, all over my YouTube channel. It says news, so And I had I'm still getting used to this platform, so I haven't really. Shira's got an amazing platform. Shira, I don't know. I mean, I would love to. At some point we'll talk, because I would love to find out how to do that. How do you make those tapes? It's so amazing. Subliminal tapes to find your true love. I mean, to find love. That's what you need, because everything is an inside job. Everything comes from it. It doesn't come from winning the lottery. It comes from just being on point and radiating with a certain with the right frequency. It's quantum. But you know what I want to talk about? Yeah, very subliminals, man. Very, very good stuff. Because we've been so brainwashed. Our consciousness is toast, man. We're like, like we've been beaten up for our whole lives since we were born. They were told, "Don't do that." What are you doing? Get over there. Get over. Not that. No, not there. We're dealing with psychopaths, with nutcases. They were all disturbed too by the same. You know, um, edit all the videos. Yeah. No, what do you mean? You're good to go, man. Exactly. From within. Exactly right, Shira, man. You manifest within. And I made a conscious decision. I know I'm a broken record, but 3 years ago I said I want to know what it's like to be successful. And I do it every day. I make my video every day. I made and it's so great. He doesn't just come, oh, that guy's so lucky, How did he become successful? It's just like an accident. No. It's not like that, man. If you want to be successful, join, you know, call Danielle. She's having a boot camp, man. She's having like basic training for like get an extra $1,000 a month. Get an, it's unlimited, man. You could be making $10,000 a month. I mean, why not? You don't have to live like a refugee. I just got two little, like, they're cheapy couches, but that's exactly what I wanted. I ordered one and they sent me two. I really wanted two. And somehow, things, I mean, that's the universe just knows us. They know us. I mean, I wanted to get one and see if it was okay. So I said, I'll just order one, but somehow two came. So, I mean, it's like, and I really wanted two. So this is what I want to talk about. Okay. I'm just leading into this. Yeah. I'm sure Fetterman is, yeah. Talk Torah tunes, Intel in that order. Right. This is what I want to say to you guys. I mean, I and probably you haven't even thought of this. I mean, I didn't even think of this. But everyone's screaming Intel, please, more Intel. Do you realize how we made it through the last 2 years? Do you remember how people would beg us to say, we're saying, I can't do it. I can't make it. It's too much. I can't wait anymore. I've been waiting. Do you remember how we went through 2 years of that? Of people crying their eyes out. I can't make it, Ellie. It's not. We're it's too much. We're not going to make it. We got through it. We're in the storm. You know how amazing that is? We made it, man. We passed over. We got through it. We're out of slavery. I mean, we don't realize it yet. But we are. We're free. We're going to realize it soon. It's going to happen soon. You're going to see it soon. I mean, I see it already. People, my friends see us. He said in Arizona, man, they're shutting down Medicaid. They're cutting off all these stupid programs. It's going to happen. And you guys made it happen. You did it. It was fantastic, right, Dana? We were like miserable. We were all scared. We were scared. I like being alone too. We were scared, man. And I remember night after night, there were people on the channel that would come. They were so dear. They were so upset. They were like, Ellie, they were like, I can't do this. I can't make it. And we're like, come on, you can do it. Just hang in there. And we got through it. Yes, our ancestors' dream come true. That's exactly right. Let me start pinning things. Exactly right. Sure. You're awesome, man. I love your channel. I love subliminal tapes. I love getting hypnotized. Like I said, I could not consciously. How do you tell yourself you're not really a failure? You're going to sit in the mirror all day and go, I'm not really a failure. No, you have to get to your subconscious. You have to get past the intellect. That's what the whole story of Noction is about. The Jews were scared. They were in their intellect and they couldn't figure out, what are we supposed to do? Noction was like, God said, go, I'm going, man. And that's what you guys did. We got through 3 years of this. The DNR, I'll believe it when I see it, Key Western, but I'll trust you. Let's just hope the Key Western's telling the truth. I don't know, but it doesn't matter anymore. We're gonna have lots of stuff. We're gonna have lots of stuff to go around. Give yourself a purpose. Give yourself, help people find good health. I'm pushing this because we had such a nice meeting today, and we didn't have a whole lot of people, and I got people because it was really my mistake. It's hard for me. I'm running like when we share, like now we're doing like on 8 channels, and sometimes the titles get dragged over from yesterday. Like on YouTube, I don't know how to program the channel yet, so it's probably the same. It's saying that we're doing the same thing as yesterday, but we're really, I think maybe it goes, I don't know, whatever. In other words, I'm working the kinks out, but people came onto the channel. We were talking about ASEA, and Danielle's doing this like special training. She's been doing this for 7 years, man. She told this great story today. She was a normie. She was a scientist. She figured she'd have a job, a regular job. And then she got hit by a drunk driver, man. And her brain, she couldn't think straight. She couldn't function. She couldn't keep a job. She couldn't do anything. And then she started drinking the ASEA, and against, her parents kept saying, her mother kept saying, try ASEA. And she's like, no, Mom, it's not for me. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. A lot of things don't make sense. It doesn't make sense to just keep walking into the Yam Suf, into the sea. Did you think he had advanced knowledge? It's okay, Nocturne. It's going to split, man. For you, it's going to split. No, he went. God said go. He said go. There's a story that that the RABBI had a l'chaim cup, and I don't know if he was making bracha. I don't remember the whole story, but he basically took the whole cup and he turned it upside down. And from what I understand, for some reason it was a Farbrengen, means like a big Hasidic meeting. For some reason, his wife, they were like this. She took like a whole bottle, apparently. She just turned it over too. She didn't think about it. I mean, that's high level sometimes. But the thing is like this: we made it. Look back at the 2 years we cried with each other. I'm not going to make it. It's too long. I can't do this anymore. I can't deal with all these normies. How long did we go through that? Eons. It seemed like eons. And then we would lose a channel, and I'd be in the backyard, and my wife was cleaning dishes, and you couldn't hear, and the cleaning lady came through. And I mean, it was rough, man. But we did it. Your mom was telling you it's going to happen. It's happening, man. It's happening. Everything that 17 told us is coming true. There's a great video that I shared. This woman, her name is Colleen. She goes by KGFamily, and she really like lays it out. Like, this is how it's going to, and if by some strange coincidence you're here for intel, go to my intel channel. I put all the intel there. We don't need intel anymore. We're coming into the Great Awakening. We're coming to the era of Mashiach. We're coming into the future. It's going to be amazing. The technology is going to be off the charts, man. We're going to have 6,000 patents. You're not going to have diseases. We're not going to have any of that stuff. We're going to be young again. Yeah, viral, of course. We're gonna have fun, man. We're gonna have fun. We're already having fun. But I'm sorry that I'm ranting, but I mean, we really need to go like this. Everybody here needs to do one of these, man. We did it. Remember how night after night, day after day, people said, when I first started doing these live meetings, I did like one a week. Somebody told me that you can go live on YouTube. So I said, okay, I'll try it, and it was good. It was really nice. And we had 25 people. 25 people came, and it was so exciting, and then people said, let's do this 2 times a week. And then we ended up doing like every day of the week and every morning of the week. And we got through this. We got through the driest period in human history, the most pathetic. We got through. Okay, so here's the story. I've told this story before, but this is really what we did. There's a story that that people were in the camps, and they wanted to knock off a lot of Jewish people, so they stuck them in the freezer overnight to freeze them to death. Two guys, an old guy and a young guy, were like, somehow they were together in this dark. There was no lights. It was freezing. And the older guy said, "Could you rub my back, man? I'm really cold, And he says, "Can you rub it a little more? I'm like really cold." And they went through the whole night. Everybody else passed away in the freezer, and these two guys survived it by helping each other. And that's what we did for years. A couple of years, we sat here and we said, "It's going to be okay." Yeah, you see it. Isn't this a cause for celebration? I mean, yeah, heck, if I was still drinking, man, I mean, I'm drinking my coffee. I got my coffee. I'm just patting myself on the back. I'm just like realizing, man, I escaped a place that was not 100% good for me. Listen, man, when I started on this pathway, it was a hopeless cause. There was no way I was getting out, man. I was, and then all these miracles happened. I lost my job, the greatest miracle of my life. Thank God. I wouldn't be doing this, man. I'd still be a quivering little mouse of a school teacher waiting to get fired or so I can retire. I still haven't retired. I haven't. They won't let me. I can't retire until I'm finished with my lawsuit. I always wanted to sue the Department of Education, and I told the lawyers, man, a lot of the other teachers are like, "Oh, we don't want to give 40% to the lawyers." I'm like, "Hell yeah, I want to give you guys 40%. And I'm staying till the end, man. I want to get paid." I'm not, I'm not saying, "Oh yeah, you'll give me my job back, but we're not going to give you back pay." I'm like, I don't think so, man. I mean, I don't know if I have to wait 5 years, 10 years, man. I have to wait till your whole system is gone. I'll get the last laugh. But anyway, the point is we're doing good, man. And now we're literally in the storm. Everything is being revealed now. They can't hold back the information. Yeah, it really, 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 let's hope the dinar, if it is, Baruch Hashem, we don't have to worry. We still don't have to worry. It is, Julie, isn't it amazing? We did this. We did this against all odds. Everyone and every one of you is here. Every one of you was ostracized from your community. Every one of you was told, "You're crazy. What's wrong with you? Just do it. You could take the plane. You could, you could keep your job." You all said, excuse me, excuse my French. We're going to be freed from debt slavery. We're going to be freed from all the ridiculous credit card interest that we've been paying. I mean, I made a deal with, there's one credit card that I'm actually trying to pay off because they installed some windows in my house. So they overcharged me, so I made a deal with them. I made a deal with them today. My wife was after me. She's like, "Come on," she says, "you got to do this. You promised them you would pay them." I said, "Okay, I'll make a deal with them." So I called them up and I told them, I lost my job. I don't want to get get whatever. I almost said it. I didn't want to do something. And they're like, "Well, I don't know, and I said, "Yeah, but I said," she said, "Well, we could do this and we could do that." I said, "No," I said, I really, I want to make a deal, man. It's not," she says, "Well, there is one thing we might be able to do. Let me just check on it." So, they, okay, so we'll cut the interest rate down and you'll only pay like $100 a month. for 72 weeks. And I'm like, 72, 72 months, 72 months. You think that you think I'm still going to, you think you're still going to be in business? I told him that. I said, you're not, I said, I'm giving you a deal. I'm offering to give you some money now. You're not going to be able to charge me. And pretty soon you guys are going to be out of business. I'll give you a little money now. I mean, we're the ones. We're in charge now. It's a quantum universe. We can, you're going to call the IRS and make a deal with them. I mean, okay, let's make a deal. I'll pay you. I'll pay you. $3 a month for the next 50 years. I mean, really? I mean, first of all, you can't even get anyone on the phone. But anyway, okay. So I'm sorry. I'm ranting. I thought there might be some intel. I will look for intel. But I want to also emphasize that we're coming into Purim, and this is a time of reversal. It's already March 2nd. March 7th is Purim, the holiday of Esther. Esther and Mordecai, and the kids dress up in costumes, and they celebrate the victory of the weak against the strong, the few against the many. I mean, that's more of I think that's from the Hanukkah prayer, but they're related. It's an amazing victory, and it happened without God bringing down the ETs. And by the way, I did see a thing about Bluebeam. They might try to pull off a Bluebeam. They're going to pull out all the stops, the bad guys, the dudes. Yeah. Of joining my family. I know. We've all been ostracized. And dinar, man. I mean, all it has to do is for the dinar to go up, man. We're all rich. I mean, that's it. I mean, we made it. We're done. Aren't you seeing the light at the end of the tunnel? Yeah. I mean, it's shining, man. It's shining bright. Yitzhak. Dweck. Are you related to the Dweck who's the writer at Ami? I learned that today for the first. I learned this today. What did you learn, Mordecai? About I also lost my corporate job because of the I know, Shira, and now you're going to be very successful. That is a great business. That is a great. Listen, man, we should not be ashamed. We should not be ashamed to make money. We're going to be the ones, and when all is said and done, we're going to be the we're going to be the big Gavirim, the big charity, the ones who give all the charity. It's like, oh yeah, let's go to Shira, man. Maybe we could buy. I want to build a new shul in Arizona. Let's check out Shira, see what if she'll give us some money. Well, you could talk to her. How are you going to get to her? You can't just like, what are you going to call her? You can't call her on the phone. It's Shira. Elisheva, the wife of Aaron. Elisheva, yeah. High vibes. Aren't you guys feeling it? You guys are feeling it. $5, man. I'm in Key Wester. That sounds good. Huey Lewis in the news, right? Adding more, yeah, hurts. Yeah, that's great stuff, Shira. Yeah, you're doing. This excellent work. It's so needed. I listen to those tapes all the time. If I'm even a little bit off, I turn on the tapes. They have a gym downstairs. I turn on the tapes when I go to the gym, and I go to the schwitz. They have a sauna. That's why I meditate when I have time. I haven't had time lately, but all right. So I just because Gila, I sent Gila my an advanced copy of a movie I made this morning because I talked a lot about Gila in it. Okay, let's check out the white hats, see if they got anything. This looks kind of new. Yeah. I think this is new. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, this is kind of an interesting account here. This is from today. Okay, from Follow the White Rabbit inside the five-sided building has already issued procedures for the coming had already issued procedures for the coming medical thing in the now leaked files, memos, and emails circulating among Congress and military divisions. The evidence from the file makes it clear they knew about it. I mean, there was a cover up, and now it's coming out, man. The planning of the dudes to take over the media and make them comply with the things was top priority in 2012. 2012. You don't think payback's a B? Wait do you see the payback on this one, man. Wait do you see what's going to happen to these folks. The funding from the five-sided building connected to Chapel Hill and several level 4 laboratories. I don't want to go too deep into this. And they're gonna, I don't know if any of you other guys have lost channels, but probably a bunch of you have. But they're gonna find my channels eventually, and they're gonna I'm sure the thousands of videos that are out there that they took off will be reinstated, and they might even realize they owe me a lot of money. Will that make it right? Not really, because I won't really need money. I'll have the dinars with me, and Key West are going to be. So anyway, so through game theory of military operations, the big ugly is coming. Yeah. Okay. So right. So Sonia's right. Okay. I know you're sleeping, so I hope my message right on the change. Okay. Let me go back. Okay, I lost it. Sonia's saying the big ugly is coming. I think that means that there's some events. The big events are coming up. And they're coming up soon, according to Key Happening, which is Colleen, that I shared on my Intel channel. She put out 2 videos, kind of like giving a timeline, 11.3 law of war manual kinds of things. If you want the intel, she does a really good job. But she's saying that it could happen in the next couple of weeks. It seems to me like it's pretty soon. But anyway, to me, it doesn't matter. I feel it already. Through game connected to the Follow the White Rabbit operations, the White Hats Military Alliance led the dudes to continue their operations. They allowed them to continue. Clearly, the deadly things went back to 2012, and they got it all, man. They got it all. They got a lot more than these people. They thought they could get away with it. In early 2017, after the U.S. military seized the gold from the country V near Rome and killed the 13 families, do I dare say it, the JESUITS? Remember, Abraham Lincoln said there would have been no, this is like the most shocking thing I probably will ever come out of my lips in my life. Abraham Lincoln said there would have been, I can't even say it, no civil war if it wasn't for the JESUITS. No civil war. Thousands, tens of thousands, was it millions of young, handsome, strong men on both sides were butchered brutally, all to feed the coffers of a bunch of Snakes. The U.S. military, through Mr. T, signed the Continuity of Government de-evolution plan, and the military took over the government. So the military's been in charge for a while. The top actors, good and bad, to continue their agenda and plans. This means the military used game theory operations and let the dudes continue their thing, and they watched it all. Laundering, all kinds of stuff. Human trafficking, wars, everything has to happen. Everything has to happen. All dude operations had to happen in order for the White Hats to monitor all the money, all the corruption. 2023. Sasha, I don't know who this is, comes forward with files and documents direct from the five-sided building. Contracts, they've got it all, man. Created laws, BO, to protect the five-sided building, and they're pushers from being prosecuted and blah, blah, blah. That was created years before 2019. They were all involved. In fact, I hope my brother was involved, because my brother quit working for BO at some point. That's what my brother-in-law told me. He said that Andy quit working BO. BO wanted him to do something, and my brother wouldn't do it. I hope that was what happened. My brother's very honest. All involved in the Christian. Yeah. The censorship of hundreds of millions who tried to expose what was really going on. They censored hundreds of millions. Moloch hides in the cloak of the faithful, and the children of light no more. I don't know. Cables, behind the scenes, the alliance is pulling strings and releasing info direct from inside the five-sided building and leaking to outside sources. In fall of 2021, I told you the dudes, there was infighting, where the silent war was erupting as the different hat colors began their operations. The real story is that Mr. T in 2017-18 signed military orders that gave power to the good guy military, to the white hat military that have been tracking the dudes since 2012. It's becoming evident in the five-sided building that Mr. T gave full powers to the Cheyenne Mountains military commanders, United States Space Force, military intel, and the five-sided building is under military surveillance, and several black hats, forced actors by white hats, as is Biden, a forced actor. So Milley's a forced actor. But inside devolution, it's amazing. It's amazing that this happened. See that? I said look, Mom, no intel, and I'm giving you guys intel. We're doing intel. Okay, this also, we okay, I'm not going to go into that one, but all the censorship, all the stuff. Okay, let's go to. I almost hate to deal with WHIP, but because of the serious anti-Yiddisher stuff that Elon present, Tesla's Investor Day live stream, future of the electric vehicles. He let some information out today. All right. I'm not seeing anything so terribly exciting. All right, let me try one more intel source. And Kay Happening said, she says, I don't have any inside information. She's just putting together the pieces of the puzzle. She does a little more than me. She gets on the cue boards. I don't really even do that. I just go through these guys, which could be difficult because some of them have real agendas. Yeah, they have agendas. I'm not going to read this stuff. The Origins of the Knights Templar series. I mean, this is all like the Patriots gone wild. Oh, LeBron James wears huge walking boots to the Lakers game. What do you think that's about, man? Got the boot. The corruption goes so deep that even the entire state would shut down because everyone is so entangled with each other. The RICO Act is going to have to come into play, and only the military with the National Guard could pull off something that big. How about that, man? Now they're really coming out with a lot of this information. When the truth comes out, and I wish I were wrong, I honestly wish we were wrong, but we're not. When the truth comes out, those who called us liars will be deeply regretful because this is without precedent. The global conflict, this war for the world, is without precedent. In other wars, land has been the objective. And in the process, people were hurt and eliminated. But this time, the purpose is the destruction of the entire human race. They wanted to reduce us to 500 mil. That's from and they're showing a picture of the Georgia Guidestones. So this is like unprecedented. And this is all coming out, guys. The trafficking, the cult of Moilech, and the Luzzatto. There's I put on the Intel channel a list of the 34 buildings that have to be either eliminated or something. But we know there's going to be no real nukes. While we're sleeping Tuesday night to Wednesday morning, U.S. military busy everywhere. Israel cargo and Spain unknown were in the house. Sub-hunters over the Asia Pacific, mostly sub-hunters in other regions as far as recon surveillance, a lot of cargo activity everywhere. I'm even seeing helicopters out here checking the coast. The truth about Greg Phillips? I don't know who that is. Picking up where you left off, R.I.P. Andrew Breitbart. This is the 11th anniversary of his untimely passing. He called out the bad boys. What's this? They're saying that the meat. We all know about the meat, right? I'm going to share this on the Intel channel because I don't definitely don't want to say this on YouTube. But you know what we're talking about? What kind of meat we're talking about? They're finding just boxes and boxes of it. I mean, these people are really, they're just, okay. All right. So yeah, there's just a lot of information pouring out. Lullabies for Judgment Day. There's a picture of some kind of explosion, and they're talking about the sun is really active right now. Earthquakes. I don't know what is it. Pictures of Abraham Lincoln. Mr. Poole posted. Okay. Bossy the Brave, Australia's true leader, tells it like it is. He's the one that's like revealing all this information. Thing with the Nord Stream. Yeah. All right. So I mean, we're in the storm. We made it. We made it this far. Now we just have to go into the Great Awakening. But we're going to go through. I mean, this is not going to be. We're not just going to go straight in. I mean, there's going to be a big movie. There's going to be big events. There's going to be lockdowns and you know false flags, and you will probably be in your house at some point for a while. I mean, I'm pretty well set myself. Um, Colleen was saying, if you have extra food, make sure your neighbors are okay, and we'll get through it. It's not going to be. I don't think, as long as you have water, I mean, 10 days is, I mean, you don't want to go without food for 10 days, but you could if you really had to, I think. Of cohabiting or the name? That name, though? Womanada aspect, lead key. Yeah, there's a lot of good intel now. I mean, look, been listening from the beginning. Just got hands free to text. Yeah. Go get them. Yeah. Yeah, they put us through a lot, man. We were strong and we got through it. Do you think Ra was something Parallel told people for his benefit? Not sure. Not sure, Mordecai, what you mean. Yeah, the Jesuits. I mean, I don't think it's all Jesuits. I think it's like these, the reptilian ones. Dudes eat negative energy. Yeah. Hunter's defense attorney has just quit. Sonia's feeding me info right now. So we're in the storm, man. The info's coming out. These, the dudes were thinking, or the people who followed the dudes are like, hey, man, they're getting away with it. It's okay. Instigator. Yeah. I hate snakes. Yeah. I actually, I don't mind snakes, but Guilty. Yeah, this it's going to be really exciting times in the next could be next couple weeks. They're talking about March. A lot of news about March. 17th and the flood. They still run the justice system. Yes, indeed. Although I think Mr. T did yeah, and that's going to change. I'm sure. Right, that could be Mordecai. I don't really know. Tried to form. Yeah. Huh. You're saying that that was the Tower of Babel? Look at the flag. Militaries have been in charge. I think they've been in charge, according to what I read. I think they were in charge in like 2019. Yeah, yeah. Got it. Sonia's my friend. She's sending me all kinds of cool info. I got to meet her and her mom. Ra's the son, yeah. You know, Mordecai, about the sun getting a bris. The sun's coming out of its sheath. People are talking about two suns. Even the Hasidic, we've been talking about two suns, about the moon becoming bright again. Ishmael called it total exposure. Now, yes, total exposure of Holy Reaper angels. Yeah, man. Hey, we got some peeps now, man. We're up to 500. That's because I did some intel, but the intel is pouring out. We're in the storm, man. And but I'm just saying, like, just remember, man, what you went through. Just remember how we kept each other going through all this time. Rah rah rah, Gary, you're always quick with the word. Two Minot AFB commanders over Lake Erie, yeah, at two planets over Lake Erie. Nice. Yeah, you lost her, or she? Please God, you'll see her. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of interesting things coming. You don't want an electric car? Yeah, I don't want an electric car either, man. I think we're gonna be doing much better than electric cars soon. Have gravitational vehicles. I'm happy with a bike, man. Personally, I'm good with a bike. I like getting exercise. I mean, I suppose if I had to move a lot of things, if I was, but we're not going to be moving that much. I think we're going to be kind of close to home, but we're going to be advancing in ways that we can't even imagine. We're going to be doing, I'm sure, like telepathy and traveling. We'll be able to travel through portals, or maybe just through our thoughts to places we think about. I wonder if I should get a new one of these. This thing is it's a little rinky dink. Mini Cooper with music blasting. Go Raven. Yearning for peace, not peace. Yeah. California Rico. Yeah, the Rico is going to be pretty busy. Sounds exciting. The King. Yeah, I think there was something about the King. I don't know about that's a sign of a certain marker. You could check out, Colleen's K Habbening's, channel on Telegram. By the way, I'm starting an ASEA channel to encourage people to get into the business. I still think it's worth doing. We're looking for business leaders. We want to move this community into the new age. Maybe if we have all this money from these other things, we still might want to do this to get people to help them with their health until the med beds. I don't know. I just say, just keep focusing. Just don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't just sit around. I still say, don't just sit around and wait, because there's going to be some very trying times ahead, and you just keep developing yourself, keep finding and exploring your divine purpose. What makes you happy? That's what Gila said this morning. She says, in the future, we're all going to be just doing what we want to do. So start now. Why wait? Start doing what you want to do. Start thinking about what you really want to do, and start making steps. It's not about the money. We're not going to need money anymore, but you still need a purpose. That's what Elon Musk said. He says that we're going to have everything we need. It's all going to be supplied for us. The thing is to have a sense of purpose, because people will feel, if they don't have jobs, they might feel useless. And if you don't have a sense of purpose, it's very hard to be happy. We think like, okay, man, I'll party all day. It's like, it's not a life, man. It's not fun. They lost money on your birth certificate. Yeah. You fooled them. Yeah, she'll find out, Melanie. I mean, everyone's going to find out. Straw man. Yeah. Shukran. I don't know what that is. Yeah, could be. Yeah, could be. A lot of people are saying it's going to happen soon. Close to Philly. Yeah, the military is very busy right now. Yeah, we're getting a lot of look. We're getting this is real. Original intel. Yeah, Hadass Ariel, absolutely right. They're going to be saved. Yep. Mario must be. Uh-huh. Could hold holding tanks, like they were protecting something interesting. Yeah, it's always been about the kids. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a lot going on. Yeah. Well, I'm kind of like running out of steam. I just feel like everything's happening and everything is good, and we're coming into an incredible time period. Category 5 tornadoes. Interesting. There is intel. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, Apparently they tracked everything, all the riots. They know who everyone is. They're just going to come down. They say the whole thing is, what do they say? It's like 4 hours. They're going to take out they're going to arrest everybody. No riots. Yeah. Round them up. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly right. I like all your emojis. Time to round them up. All right, guys. So pat yourselves on the back, look yourself in the mirror, and tell yourself, "I did good, man. We got through it." Just remember all those times, all those nights we were sitting here going, "Oh no, man, how much longer can it be?" Oh yeah, I guess I should play the song, right? Let's play the song to enjoy. I think it's working. Hmm. Hmm. Time to round them up. Are you guys you're good without a song? Can I get away with it? I could go either way. I could play. Hey Tracy, airlines canceling flights into Moldova. Traffic was crazy. Police car. Beetlejuice, right? Oh boy. Yeah, we actually we have a signal. We have a signal channel for emergencies. So we could probably let's hope we can still contact each other. When it's done, we'll all come together and maybe we'll meet somewhere. Yeah, hang out and just hug each other and just say, "Man, we got through it." We really did a lot here. It was like very pleasant for me. And it really helped me. It really helped me move, change. And I hope everyone has felt that they've changed as much as I feel I've changed. I tan in summer, so the moon is always brighter. All right. I think I'm just gonna I'll call maybe I'll wait till tomorrow to play. I'll take a night off. I have some sort of technical issues with my guitar right now, so I think I'm gonna like try to ease out of it. But the stars seem so much beauty. They really do. I mean, I'm looking out the window and I'm just seeing amazing things. I love the El Donado about Beetlejuice. Yeah. She's gone. Yeah, she's gone. Kay Happenings. Yeah. Key Happening. Is it Key Happenings? Yeah, she's great. On I put her info. I put her best stuff on my Intel channels. Too low? What do you mean, Cindy? Anti-gravity, yeah, that's the kind of car I want. Anti-gravity bike, yeah. I could fly to Stop and Shop. I could fly to the Jewish grocery store in the Five Towns. Yeah, rinky dink. I think it'll take a while before we get all the perks, yeah. Yeah, it could be. You could be right, Hadassah Ariel. Hadassah Ariel, can you believe it? We made it, man. We made it this far. We really made it. This is the storm. The storm is happening now. Just I don't know if you were here before, but we were all just, we were saying, how many nights did we sit here going, I can't take it anymore? How much longer is it going to be? And now we're on the other side. And soon we'll be on the other side of that. All right, guys. Don't stop believing. Yeah. They were shining the beds. Pursue your passion. Absolutely. That's the bottom line. Go for the gusto. Yeah, Disney. And don't look back, right? Don't be like Lot's wife. It's difficult to tell somebody else, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm Kai. All right. I'm starting to pass out, man. I'll see you guys in the morning. Just be happy, man. We're so thankful, man. We made it. We made it this far to the storm. All of you brave soldiers out there, man, who withstood ostracism from your family and criticism from everyone, and you just stuck to your guns and bioheaters, yeah. Fishing and hunting. Yeah, I can see that. Don't look back. Just want your mom back. I'm sure you'll be able to get to see your mom soon. I'm sure. You could probably see her now if you really sure she's not far. No pain. Yeah. Well, you should try the ice waves on the I am Kai. Come on Tuesday. We talked to Dr. Stacy, and you could ask her questions about pain. But they have this thing called ice waves. They have all kinds of really like very high tech these patches you put on, right? They can cure a lot of things. ASEA also. Did you try ASEA? It was the only thing that helped Danielle. Lila Toe. Thanks, Sonia. Oh, the encouragement from SG Cool. I'm going to check that out. Gigi just sent something from SG Brexit reversal coming. Russia-China coalition versus NATO. NA and CA biolabs being destroyed. Where we go one, we go all. How cool is that? I'll try to share that on the Intel channel. All right, guys, we'll see you in the morning, and God bless. We're made it, man. We got past the worst of it, and wow, that was a trip. You'll tell your grandkids about this someday, I'm sure. Yeah, the kids, absolutely. The kids are going to have it's going to be a new world for kids with the masks and everything else. All right, guys, God bless. Get some good sleep, and we'll see you in the morning. We got this far, guys.